legend. Gopher. That's debatable.
We heard the team group chat was going crazy when Wiggins got the All-Star starting spot. What, from your perspective, what was that like?
I told him congrats and said a long time ago we would not be where we're at without his play. So I'm very happy for Andrew, and it's just really cool. He deserves it. I wholeheartedly believe that.
Klay, how special is it to be playing with him after, such a long time? Just you watched him for so long, and now you're finally getting to play with him.
I mean, the game comes easy to Andrew. Never looks like he's tired or gets tired. And without him, like I said, we would not be where we're at. So I'm excited to watch him and Steph on Sunday in the All-Star game. That's really cool.
Well, you've been shooting a lot more off the dribble instead of catch and shoot, which is kind of your forte. Are you conscious of that just change in your game? And then also kind of just a weird thought that I had is when you're rehabbing and working so much one-on-none or one-on-one, do you think that also kind of altered the way that your game is being played right now?
I don't think so. I think I'm a capable shooter off the dribble. I might not do it as often as other guys, but I think I can make any shot on the basketball floor. Now, I will never lose that confidence.
Can you feel it out on the court now? Everyone's starting to gel a little bit more, getting more familiar with each other. You, Andrew, Jordan, just all the guys who you have never played with and haven't played with you.
Oh, yeah. If you thought we were going to play like this my first game back, or the first few, that was maybe I did, and I was a little naive, but we didn't even get to practice much because I was rehabbing the first third of the season, and it's going to get better every night. And when our full squad is back, it's going to be real scary. I'm really excited for that day.
What did you admire most watching Andrew these last couple of years since he joined the Warriors?
His availability. I mean, he's in the lineup every night. I used to be like that, and we'll get back to that point. And Andrew is just an Iron Man of sorts. And his improvement with his shot making, obviously, we all knew how athletic he was, but you can't leave him open on the three because he is a knockdown shooter.
You've played with him, you played against him. Is any part of you surprised that this is his first All-Star game? And you were talking about his shot. Did you kind of talk with him at all about his three-point shot in the offseason? Any kind of tips, anything?
I mean, I don't know if I'm surprised, but I know he earned it. The West is so tough. There's so many great players. And he will be an all-star multiple times. This is just the beginning, I feel. And no, I didn't talk to him about his shot. He has a nice shot from a mechanic standpoint, and I'm not going to mess with that. He is shooting lights out, and we need that from him.
Klay, in what ways do you think this team and its culture has been able to bring out the best out of Andrew?
Well, he doesn't have to put the whole team on his shoulders every night like he might have had in the past, and he is such a great two-way player that if his shot might not be there one night, his defense will always be there. And he is also one of the best athletes in the NBA. Combine all those traits, you got an all-star.
What do you think about Draymond Green, TNT broadcaster, mid-career?
It's pretty cool. I mean, Draymond is a very intellectual person, especially when it comes to basketball. And I've learned so much from him. My game has been enhanced because of him. And he's playing chess out there when everyone else is playing checkers. So I am very proud of Draymond, and he's a very well-rounded individual, not just a great basketball player, but the man is, you can tell he been through a lot in his life, and he's just has great character. He's like a brother to me.
All right, go ahead.
I was going to say that you brought the goggles back out tonight. Is that kind of the go-to celebration for you right now?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Fair enough.
All right, two quick on Zoom, one for Maria and one for Mark Haynes. Go ahead, Maria.
Hi, Klay. Hope you're well. Another great performance for you tonight. What was different today compared to the previous games? And could you possibly share with us that locker room atmosphere with Andrew and also Steph becoming all-star starters?
That's a good question, Maria. I would say I was in a great rhythm tonight from the start. Getting to the rim off a lot of basket cuts. And when you do that, your outside jumper feels you're at a little more ease when you're shooting the ball. And luckily for me, I came out and hit the first two shots the second half and really had it going from the three ball and hopefully continue this hot shooting into Saturday because we're going to need it against a great team.
All right, and Mark, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Klay? I wanted to take you back a few games when you missed the anniversary of your 37-point quarter. And I just wanted to ask you, what do you remember about that quarter and going into it and everything?
Well, I'll never forget driving down 73rd to the Coliseum. I was listening to the song "Young and Getting It" by Meek Mill and Kurt Cobain, and that third quarter, it was just such a blur. I remember the shots at the end of the quarter the most because I was just hunting them, and especially that pull up on the free throw line. And I don't know, that was a special night. My brothers were in the stands, and for a game in mid-January I remember what Jerry West said after the game too, that he couldn't sleep because it was such an amazing performance. And when you hear something like that from one of the greats, that just gives you a lot of life, especially a lot of confidence on the court. And hopefully I can have a similar performance like that in the future. But that record might stand for a while. That was a very surreal moment for me.
Gary isn't really known as a shooter, but he's been shooting really well this season. What have you thought about his shot, just kind of observing it this season?
Well, I've seen Gary work on his shot every day since he came here. So to see it paying off, I mean, he's already so great around the rim, leading the NBA in dunks for guards, and his athleticism is insane, and he's going to be in this league for a long time and be a great player, especially if he's knocking down threes consistently. What a find from our front office. He is such an incredible player. No problem.